What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, sorry for the lack of videos here recently. Just life circumstances, both of us have been really busy. So we again apologize for a lack of videos as of recently, but we're going to try to keep up with this. Obviously, the Colts rookie mini camp is done, and we're kind of in that gray area now where we're just trying to find anything and everything that we can try to grasp onto with content and talking about this team and everything that we can. There was an update that came out over the last really like 2 days. There were 2 days where several different reports came out from a bunch of different people. I know George Bremer had something come out about this. And a couple other people have mentioned it as well. It was an update on Anthony Richardson. Apparently, Colts rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson has been impressing in camp, and turns out he isn't as raw as some people would believe that he is. That has been the word going out, that he's really not as raw as people might think. Shane Steichen even was asked about his development so far, and he stated several times that, I'm extremely impressed with his pocket awareness and how he's able to make things move. George Bremer even stated the Colts have been impressed by his pocket awareness in particular, and he showed off some of his high-level playmaking ability even during the brief rookie mini camp. And I know that Grover Stewart was talking about him and how impressive he looks already. And I believe Gardner Minshew even had some words to say about Anthony Richardson and about how he obviously worked with Anthony Richardson in Jacksonville over this whole process, right? These two knew each other before he got drafted here. And said even from now, I mean, he stated that I like his throwing mechanics, that I think he gets the ball off quicker than people anticipate, and he's really good with his feet. So this all really may not seem like much to a bunch of people, but this kind of stuff coming out right now is basically coincidentally the same exact stuff that guys like myself, Landon Oliver, Drake Wally over there at Horseshoe Huddle, and Landon Oliver at Blue Stable, and other guys who have been around this train for a while have been saying, is that Richardson's really not that raw as people keep claiming that he is. People are saying that he actually does have all the intangibles and even some of the techniques that you want in a quarterback that is actually further developed than what you think. Just his biggest issue is being consistent with the proper throwing techniques to consistently make good throws. And that's what more of the issue lies into. It's not about his pocket awareness or about him only being a guy with a strong arm. I mean, even Gardner Minshew mentioned it. Like, even a lot of these guys with big arms, at quarterback, they don't pan out really well because they don't have a lot of things to go along with that big arm. They just have a big arm. They don't really have a whole lot of anything else. But he mentioned again how Richardson has actually really good pocket movement, and he actually knows what to do with the football. So this is a very important aspect to this, because if this is really true and that Indy is being very impressed with Anthony Richardson in just the short couple weeks after the NFL draft and what he is showing them and what he has been able to do so far, gives you an understanding and an indication that Richardson may be a lot further along than what some people actually deemed him to be, from a understanding of the football IQ standpoint to a bunch of other things. Again, a lot of guys, and I talked with so many people about Anthony Richardson, and they all just tell me the same thing. The guys that watch this film are always telling you that it is just the problem of proper mechanics on every rep. that was his biggest issue in at Florida. It wasn't the fact that he lacked the arm strength or lacked understanding of where to go or all of this stuff. He just had a few times where he just lost control of his body movement and didn't understand how to fix it. But when you're at this situation now with Indy, who has all the time in the world to get him to fix those issues that hindered him in college and give him that experience and that time to work on these things, then maybe it is a certain circumstance where we see a drastic improvement with Anthony Richardson throughout this season when we get to see him throw the football. So it's really awesome to hear this because, it's one of those things that you obviously want to hear. You want to hear everyone say that Richardson is impressing the Colts coaching staff and that they want to make things work. So hopefully all this is true and that Anthony Richardson is making great strides. Just goes to show you that he's dedicated to what he is doing, and that this could really turn out to be a great investment going forward. Anthony Richardson to the Indianapolis Colts. So let me know your guys' thoughts on these. Let me know your guys' thoughts on these reports, and let me know if you think that it's true Richardson's getting better. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, go Colts.